Arsenal Fan TV, DT, that looked good today. I mean, hat-trick for Aaron Ramsey, hat-trick of assists for Mkhitaryan, goal for Aubameyang on his debut. It couldn't have gone much better, could it?
Best player was Mkhitaryan, despite the goals. It's amazing what he can do when he's allowed to cross the halfway line. You know, so cheers, Jose. But listen, we got to go on from here. Let's focus on next week now.
Yeah.
Because if we lose that, this doesn't mean anything. Next week,
it's a great start, isn't it? I mean,
definitely.
Listen, you look at that Everton team, they're no mugs there. They've got a lot of very good players. And to put 5 past them, and at times in that first half, that attacking part of Arsenal looked frightening, absolutely frightening.
Yeah, and Wilshere and Lacazette were on the bench. So it's going to be interesting what kind of team selection he goes with next week.
Yeah.
I still think the likes of Wilshere should be ahead of Iwobi next week against Tottenham.
He had a good game though, Iwobi, today, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, but next week he shouldn't be in the starting lineup, regardless of how well he played today. You can't take Ramsey out of the team after scoring a hat-trick, but then Wenger has taken players out of the team after scoring a hat-trick. He's done it before, so we never... But listen, this is the dilemma that we've asked for.
Yep.
So, you know, it's down to him now. He's got no more excuses.
It kind of looked today that there's, as I was just saying to one of the other guys, it didn't look like we're relying on any one player. You know what I mean? Which is what we've had for the past couple of seasons, where we've been relying on 2 players really, Ozil and Sanchez. Today, there was more options on that pitch.
Yeah, there was, but it's the away form that is my concern. Why we can put performances like this at Emirates, and then we play like a Sunday League team when we play. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we've done the same thing against Crystal Palace, and then we go to Swansea and we look like a pub team. So we move on from here. It's been a brilliant result today. We can look at so many positives on the pitch. The link-up play between Mkhitaryan and Aubameyang, you can tell what they were doing at Dortmund together. They just know.
Yeah.
They just know. Even, you look at, was it Ramsey's first goal? The ball from Aubameyang to Mkhitaryan, and then across, and Ramsey scored. They just know. So it's promising signs, but we've
optimistic
got a
then.
Yeah, I'm optimistic, but I'm not getting too ahead of myself, you know. At the end of the day, I told you what I thought of the protest today. The protest was stupid. They should never have been held today. Doesn't change my thoughts on what I want with a manager, but it's about timing. And they've done it at the complete wrong time. And what they've done is they've put everyone 10 steps back, because a lot of people are looking at them and thinking, fools, we're not going to support you. We've just had the window that we've just had, and you're protesting. And there's a reason why there was about 25, 30 of them turned up. Idiotic. And I'm no part of that. I do my own protests. Okay. And it's as simple as that. So that's the only thing I've got to say on that. And
can we beat Tottenham next week?
Yeah, we can.
That's the big one. That's a big game. They're very good at whip. You know, you saw them against United. They are, you know, whatever we think about them, they are a very good side. Can we go there and get a result?
We can do. We love Wembley. It's our second home. At the end of the day, what is it? 8 wins out of 8 or something like that at Wembley. But you know, look at what we did when we played them here. Use that as your template for that game. Go into it with the same mindset, with the same spirit. Jack Wilshere, players like that will come into the team. He knows what it means. And for us looking at them, and the one player that worries me with them is Harry Kane, because you give him half a chance, he'll score. But at the same time, Tottenham will look at that and think, fucking hell, we've got to be
more for them to worry about now.
Exactly. A lot more for them to worry about. So it's going to be in the balance. And, you know, we'll see how they get on tomorrow with Liverpool. They lose that and we can win there. Then we're level on points with them. Top 4 is still up for grabs, you know, and I'm not seeing that as the be-all and end-all for the season, because it's not good enough for this club. But right now, we're not going to win the league. Let's try and get top 4. Let's try and win the Carabao Cup. Let's see how far we can get in the Europa. And let's go and rebuild in the summer, buy the defensive players we need, and we move on from there, and we'll see where we are. But let's just try it and support the team and move on for the rest of the season.